Hey team, this is March uh, 24th, Saturday, late Saturday night, Eastern Standard Time, 11:13 p.m. I was watching on YouTube something. I want you to hear something real quick. This file you're seeing on my screen, it was taken from my digital recorder, my digital hand recorder right here, and this right here. Let me bring this up. It was taken from this. This recorder absolutely never ever um, has never activated or done wrong or gone wrong under any circumstances. So I was watching a um, SphereBeingAlliance channel. I was watching Corey Good speak at the November 2017. Um, I can't even remember what the expo was called because suddenly I'm just losing my memory on it. At an expo outside of Philadelphia, and he was talking about the coming changes and the higher beings that are helping us change over to a fourth and fifth density and all these things. And all of a sudden, it was a high pitch in the room. A high pitch in the room. There was nothing going on outside. There was no machine out on the road. There was no cars. I paused the YouTube, and it's still in the pause position, and it has been for 45 minutes or so now. And I did 3 recordings. Two of the recordings went through, but of the 3 I made, one didn't seem to get anything, so I wasn't trying if I couldn't hear it. The second recording was distorted massively. I had to export the raw recording and then remove the sound from it as much as I could. And in doing so, my voice is distorted when you hear me speaking the question, but you can actually still hear what's being said back to me. Now, granted, yes, right now I'm not trying to ask anybody what to hear. That's not even what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to play with you on what it was I got back, and even if you don't hear it, that's okay. It's calibrated, I think, to be heard by whoever's going to hear it, and for those who can't hear it or aren't going to hear it, won't hear it for now. Okay, but I somehow within a few minutes, if not 5 minutes or less, I happened to put it down at the right speed that it was coming across, which is 23 times slower than normal sound. I removed enough sound to try and clean up the distortion. I couldn't clean up my voice in the distortion, but when I listened back to the recording, I got a normal voice saying what you see on the screen. Now, most of you probably won't hear it. I don't know that. There might be quite a few of you who will. I trust you all. For those who think I'm a complete loon, okay, hey, I can accept that. I've been accepting that all my life. So I'm not worried about that. But I want you all to hear it anyway, the best I can play it for you. You'll hear a distorted voice. That's just me talking. Then you're going to hear, then what you're going to hear is what I got back. And what I got back came across in regular tone on a massively distorted file. Came back across in regular tone, and that is actually right here. Okay, that's right there. So let me go ahead and play it. Let me pull off this and try and put it against the speaker. Again, I don't know if this is going to come across at all, but not only can I hear it, but it won't even go away now. Here's the full file one more time. Here's that response again. Okay, so okay, I wasn't really even listening to. I just thought that I wasn't going to get anything like I did on recording number 4. Now it says 4 and 5. I didn't make 5 recordings. I only made 3. 6 failed completely. I couldn't even convert it. 5, I had to import the raw data, and while importing the raw data, it imported me I had to slow the file down really harshly. There was a crap load of energy sound coming in from the background galactic kind of background disturbance, way more than there should have been. Again, because the file was distorted. Whatever was talking was using a great amount, was pulsing out a great deal of energy. And it made this is a perfectly good recorder that I have never had go wrong. I've never had one of these things go wrong, most especially not like that. So, oops, that was me who did that, sorry. But it was crazy. Uh, so I want to play this for you all and hope that it comes out. And again, I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't even have my recorder out and ready to go. I was just watching this thing on, coming changes on full disclosure. Many of us are probably part of the full disclosure community about the secret space program, alien life, all these other beings who are on Earth, within Earth, here on Earth with us, working with us, the higher beings, those higher beings who are our higher selves, all these other things going on. It's all related to ITC, to the paranormal. We're just working in a different division of it in this whole mega thing that's going on. So this really does belong on this site, and it belongs out there to the public. I don't think it would have happened without if I wasn't supposed to hear it. But trying to help you, and I wasn't expecting anything like this to happen tonight or at any point. So I knew that I needed to tell you. I needed to get it out there. If you hear it, you hear it. If you don't, you don't. I'm the bigger fool. I will send you the raw file if you ask me to. Just give me your email. I'll send it from Messenger Guardians Vermont at gmail.com, and I'll send you the raw file, and I'll send you the Audacity file that I have that I made from it, so you could dawdle with it or whatever. And it's possible that you could hear it. It's also possible that a message only you're meant to hear will come through that I wasn't meant to hear. So this entire line of words could change. They could absolutely change to be something else, because we all hear through our own filter. All of us do. All of us do. And then we pulse it out from that filter to your filter. And so you hear and get what you're hearing in your filter. So none of it's wrong or right or what have you. That's just what I got, and I was not trying. But I think it was because I was watching it's a huge 2.5 hour video that I was watching, and I can tell you what site. Yeah, here it is. It's the Empowered Light Holistic Expo. They were, and I was trying to do a thing to where I could speak at the expo, because I do stuff at expos up here in Vermont. So I was going to apply to talk at that expo that Corey Good was at for my paranormal stuff. Teaching a class and doing the stuff I've been doing for a while now, and this happened. So it's crazy. That's all I can say. This whole trying to help you comes across, and again, I wasn't looking for it. I wasn't asking for it. I wasn't doing an investigation. It's just a high energy pitch sound came through. This has happened before. There are no electrical lines hanging by me. Yes, this thing could have been pulsed from some sort of technological device, from some other dimensional space, from orbit, from a ship, from other beings on the other side, in fifth dimensional space, wherever. I don't know the entire nature of what we're dealing with. Just like when we're doing paranormal investigations, I don't know the nature of everything we're dealing with. We don't know the nature of everything we're dealing with. And we have to somehow sometimes put that through our own filters in order to try and understand it, and try and put that understanding out to other people who will then have it through their own filter and understand it in a different way. I get that. And I think that all of our understandings will shift around and be shattered and revised when all these things come to light about what our world is really about. But I want you all to hear this. I want to put it out there tonight. So I'm going to be up tonight while this thing converts. This is Glennie Sewell, Messenger Guardians Paranormal. I will try to have some more videos out. I know I haven't been, but my teaching has been coming first, and then I'm trying to get my novel out, which is done. Just trying to get the edits in and get the and get query letters out so I can get a publisher. But anyhow, thank you, and let me know what you think.